what is going on, everybody? Welcome to a TTMS special number 29. What's going on, players and playgirls? Listen, some news has just dropped, but we're going to be talking about certain things that's been happening in the past few days. Shout out to the homie Web Dave. He did a great show last night on Rapid Fire as well, so shout out to you, Playboy. Guys, we got some good stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about these punk asses, the media punk asses, and much, much more. And these ponies are straight up pieces of shit. Straight up. Let me give a shout out to some of you guys in the chat. We got the home girl, Taral Smile. What's going on? We got Adidas 20. Shiv's in the chat as well. Crispy Rambo, Bob MC. What's up, player? Crispy Rambo once again. Doggy Dog 420. Amal Kafaji. Duke Togo's in the chat. One Trick Pony. T-Pain's in the chat. 9 Lives 2 Tango. Start the show, you POS. The show is started, player. Primus Gaming, Mo B. Photo Bro 117. Source Squatch. I keep getting mixed up with that. Long live the Black Mamba. Slim 73. What's going on, player? Come on. Oh, come on. There's no need for that shit, T-Pain. Deploy 619. Michi Poo. Chicken Eye 210. Lad. Amit Kumar. Who else do we have? We got Rab Dave's in the chat. Cleves 17. What's going on, player? Lads in the chat as well. I love it, bro. Shout out to you guys, man. We got nearly 100 people here. Kristen R as well. Section 8 Gaming. What's up, player? We got some good stuff to talk about. Illegal Dad. What's good? Maurice Branch. Roman Inc. Smitty Smith's in the chat. Sully. What's going on? J Subs. Boss Red. What is up, player? G Myers. Who else do we have? Abiyah Israel. What's good? Sean Johnson. Gerbil Up Ponies Butts. J Gaming 1986. Six layers in the chat. What's good, man? Before we get into it, guys, I got a bit of a surprise for you guys later on the show. Only for about 15 minutes or so, but I've got a surprise for you guys for sure. We'll definitely talk about it. We got the homie Dirk Griggity as well. What's going on, Playboy? Benjamin, what's going on? It goes, it's time. Dreamcast Revenge is coming. 2027, it's over. It's over. XBX, what's going on, killer? What's good? Razor Ultron. C Money's in the chat. What's going on, player? We're going to be talking that shit all day, every day. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it. What's going on with this media? For some reason right now, when it comes to leaks, PlayStation leaks, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it anymore. This is devastating. Insomniac, Sony, we are sorry. Let me apologize. We won't cover this. This is not nice. This is the type of shit they're talking about. But we're gonna get these guys. Before I continue, let me get these super chats. We got Adidas 20 with a 10. He goes, yo, ponies, quit worrying about Xbox. Instead, call Uncle Phil about Windows Defender and VPN. TTS player, that first party leak is looking spooky, player. It's looking spooky. Facts, bro. Shout out to you, homie. We got a homie Smitty Smith becoming a member. Shout out to you, player. Shout out to you. Hit them emojis, bro. And the homie, my UK brother, raid him there with a 5. What's good? He goes, hey, donkeys, what's up? Your leader gets fired, and he has zero confidence in the PlayStation brand. That's why he sold his shares in that dog shit company SIE, making him $3 million profit. Look at that shit. Even Jim Ryan Punkas knew it's not worth investing into that dog shit company. It's not worth it. But we're gonna get into it, guys. There's one thing I need to do quickly before I start, guys. Make sure you hit that like button because I gotta send someone a link in a bit. And you're gonna enjoy this. You're definitely gonna enjoy this. It's gonna be fun. Cause the plan is, I got a good plan. We're just gonna have fun. We're definitely gonna have fun. Have I sent it? Yeah. If he pops in, he pops in early. Fair players. But let's get into the first topic, players. Where are we now? 518. Foolish 225. What's going on? Justin Bodram. What's up, player? Michi Poo. Now, guys, let's get into this shit. Dusty Turtle. We're talking about that right now. We're going to talk about that shit. You know what's crazy to me, guys? If some of you guys know Stinger77, what's going on, Playboy? Some of you guys know Sony's had a big leak. I mean, when I mean by a leak, I'm talking about SIE, Insomniac Games, their roadmap, some of the information about PlayStation, some of the information about ABK deal, some of the information about PlayStation games going to the PC platform, how much the game is selling. We'll be talking about it. We're definitely going to be talking about it. The leaks are going to be crazy, but for some reason, when it comes to PlayStation, protect them at all cost. Protect them with your life. This is what I've been seeing. As of right now, I've been seeing this on Twitter from the media side. When it came to a league that I've got, don't worry about it, league that I got you. There's gonna be a surprise and everything will be explained. Trust me on this. Give me about half an hour. I've got something for you guys. You're gonna love it. When it comes to this shit, we had the GTA leaks. We had Microsoft ABK leaks, even though it got leaked to sell, but it got leaked. Capcom leaked. All of a sudden, the media guys are talking about it. They want to talk about this. Let's talk about the Capcom leak. Let's talk about the GTA leaks. Let's talk about Microsoft ABK leaks. But no. When it comes to PlayStation, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it anymore. That's the shit I've been seeing on Twitter. What's going on, Blind Riot? What's good, Playboy? Do you see this shit these ponies are talking? Really believe it, two. What's going on, Killer? Any more leaks? Any media talk? Any media talk them? Tell them to go F. Yeah, tell them to F off the media. Facts, bro. I'm going to show you a couple of clips. We got Michael Fresh with a 10. What's going on, Killer? Just going to say this. The upcoming Wolverine game is dog shit. They won't change the combat. There's no goal. Logan is hunched over and the story is bastardizing the character. Fake fans will like it. Over the shoulder, sad dad simulator. Facts, bro. Michael, talk that shit, player. Talk that shit. Now, Greg Miller, some of you guys are talking about it. Chia Walker, we'll talk about that. I'll probably talk about that at the end of the show or leave it for TTS. Hitting the field goals blank. What's going on? OG Madlocks. What's good, player? What's good? Let's see. Woki-san, what's good? Now, guys, I want to pull up a clip. And this is a clip from Greg Miller. And this is a classic clip. Look at this shit, guys. Enjoy it. Let me put the volume up so you can hear it. So this is Greg Miller. When the Sony leaks happen, this is Greg Miller. But when the Capcom, the GTA leaks happen, you're going to see what we're talking about, guys. Duke Togo, what's good? There will be a bow and arrow.
Number one, the continuing saga of Grand Theft Auto 6. If you were under a rock all weekend, maybe offline, maybe you missed it, Grand Theft Auto 6 did in fact leak a whole bunch of footage from it, a whole bunch of information, and now we are dealing with the fallout as Rockstar in Take-Two, pretty litigious people have taken to the internet to be like, yo, we're gonna fucking kill this guy.
Hello everyone, it's me, Greg Miller from Kind of
Next
Funny
minute.
Games. And if you didn't know, Insomniac was held ransom by some cyber hackers, the types, you know what I mean, saying that they wanted $2 million so they'd release a whole bunch of Insomniac files. And they did that. Insomniac did not give them the money. The hackers released the files. And now the internet is in flames as all sorts of information about Wolverine, Insomniac, personal data of the developers, and so much more is floating around. This has led to a giant conversation about how this should be handled in reporting video game news. I wanted to come to you and talk to you about how we'll approach it on Kind of Funny Games Daily today.
Let me just stop it there for a second. Did you see his tune change 100% when it comes to Sony? But when it was that GTA, let's go talk that shit, blah, blah, blah. Talking that shit. Look at this shit. The same dudes on Twitter. Let me expand my shit for a second. The same dudes on Twitter. You piece of shit media guys out there talking about there's no tax. Bitch! What is this right here, right now? Capcom Capcom, let's talk about it. GTA, let's talk about it. Microsoft, let's talk about it. But as soon as that shit happens, what's gonna happen? GTA, 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys, my daughter's just coming. Okay, you can see, yeah. Go on, color here is fine. But guys, this is what I'm talking about. The tax, I don't like to call it the tax. I like to close the door. Close the door. I like to call it the media bias. This is what they're talking about here, guys. This shit is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. Look at the tune. Look how he changes his the stance of this. Look how he approaches this. As soon as a Sony game on Sony got exposed, what did he say? Well, we're gonna approach it in a different way. Let me continue this. Video, guys. Let me move it back a couple of steps.
Around. This has led to a giant conversation about how this should be handled in reporting video game news. I wanted to come to you and talk to you about how we'll approach it on Kinda Funny Games Daily today. Today, we will not go into the details of this leak. We will instead talk about the human component. All the developers at Insomniac who just had years and years of work published when it was not ready to be seen, information.
Did you hear that shit? Years and years and years. When it comes to Insomniac games been released. What was GTA? Please tell me, what was GTA? What was Capcom? What was Microsoft ABK deal? Greco, what's going on, player? See, money, do you hear this crap? Stanley Francos, what's good? This is what I'm talking about. The way they change this tune for Sony. Click of a finger like that. Let's do it. This is Sony. Let's bend over. Let's bend over. D-Skills Town. Facts, bro. Let's continue this.
Published when it was not ready to be seen, contracts published when they were not ready to be talked about, and of course their own personal information shared against their will. This is an invasion of their privacy, done in one of the most malicious ways possible.
Malicious!
So today on Games Daily, we will focus on the human element of this. Of course, going forward, in the years to come, there will be references to this information because it is out there in the public sphere, but we don't think it's newsworthy today when so many people, actual human beings, are in a lot of pain. So that's how we're going to do it today on Games Daily. So let's start the show.
Right, guys. Let me stop this for a second. Do you see that stuff what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about, guys? All of a sudden, let's talk about the human element. Let's talk about that. Don't worry about this. This is what I'm talking about when we talk about media bias. People laugh at us. Why is it right here, right now, all of a sudden, this is it, moving forward, we're going to stop talking about this? Why? It's because it's Sony, that's why. It's because Sony PlayStation has been exposed, that's why. You heard that shit there. When it comes to that, bless you, kid, when it comes to that, GTA, what did he say? Let's talk about it. But as soon as Sony gets exposed, this is malicious. This is criminal. This ain't right. These games have been talking about it. Talking about it. Guys, let me tell you something. I'm glad you got guys like my homie Dirk Riggity there. I'm glad you got guys like C Money, Rap Dave in the chat. Exposing these dudes. And don't worry about it, guys. There's so much more coming about this, but he's not the only one. Why is it all of a sudden? Why do they change the energy? Duke Togo, 100%. Why do they change the energy for? Please tell me, why do they change it? It doesn't make sense to me. All of a sudden, we need to change the energy. That's what makes me laugh, guys. Why are you changing the energy right now? Let me get this super chats 1 second, guys. There we are. Chill Carlos, remember for 19 months ago, this is the guy Paris says is not biased. Yo, Paris, why is it here right now they're making a stand? Why are they doing it right now, Paris? You might be in the chat, Paris, but you know this is some bullshit. I'm Mike 404 with a 5. What's going on, killer? Greg and his co-host, where in Spider-Man 2, of course it hits close to home for him. Facts, bro. Gaming media has always been a farce of unprofessional relationships. Facts, bro. Shiv Sharon with 100, I think that's rupees, TTS Sean. These pony media sites jumped on Xbox leaks, but virtue signal Sony leaks. Facts, the POSs. Nobody cared about years of Bethesda work getting leaked. Who remembers that? That roadmap for ZeniMax. Shiv, 100%. 100% right about that. Raiden Play with the 5. What's going on? Goes Take-Two, Capcom, and the other developers to respond to the media thinking that their games are not good enough when compared to Sony. Happy laughing at others devs leak. Bro, they're laughing at them dudes. GTA, they were laughing. Do you know why they were laughing? Because it's nothing to do with PlayStation. That's why. Really, remember for 5 months ago, you know why, Sean. Oh shit, I'm subbed twice. TTS, bro. Good stuff. This is what I'm talking about. Evan Huff, what's going on? Byron Morse, who the Canucks in the chat. What's good? Dr. Scottsies, what's good? Yeah, guys, shout out to the 250 people here so far. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. He's not the only one. Why is it all of a sudden? Now, please don't make... You know these ponies out there, re-ponies, even some of the media guys. Don't you dare say there's no media bias against Xbox. Or favoritism with Sony. Mark Smith, what's going on, killer? TR Kane, what's good? What's even funnier? Let me pull this one up now. Let me pull this clip up here. No, clip, sorry. A receipt. Xbox, zoom in extra. Here we go. Let me put it back to full screen again. Sorry, my bad. There we go. I'm sure you guys can see that. You know what? I'll move it down here. Let me move myself down to there. Another PlayStation dude. Another PlayStation dude here, guys. Do you see this here? Mr. T Hussein. Mr. T Hussein. Check the title for the new... Your Joey, send it in the DMs, bro. Send it in the DMs because I don't want to mess up the thing. 1 second. Your Joey, send it in the DMs. I'll pull it, bro. I appreciate it, bro. I think I got the titles. I think I got them somewhere. I just need to set them up, bro. This dude here, all of a sudden, I really, really feel for Insomniac and his crew. Not just because it's putting all of their work out there, but also their lives. It's awful, guys. It's awful. This isn't a league. This is a malicious breach that endangers people. I won't be covering the contents of it on GameSpot. This is GameSpot right now, guys. We won't be covering this anymore. You see this shit? These are journalists. Report the news. Why aren't you reporting this? Why? Because you love Sony and you love taking it from behind. That's why. From Jim Ryan's. This is what I'm talking about. Dudes are coming. Even Tom Warren called them out. Look at this. Look at this 1 second. Even Tom Warren goes, I'm curious, guys. Honestly, I'm curious. What's the difference between covering Capcom hack and GTA hack? What is the difference, guys? Even Tom Warren's a bit like, what's going on here? Why all of a sudden you guys got a change of heart? Why are you guys not talking about this? What's making you stop talking about this when GTA, Capcom, many other people prior before the leaks talked about this? We know the score, guys. We know the score. Listen, I'm gonna say something. Let me just check the message out. Joey sent it. Wow. I'll talk about that, Joey, in a bit. I'll definitely talk about that. Raiden Blue with the 2 goes, ask the ponies why Jim sold is... Yo, listen, his shares are gone, bro. All of his shares, £3 million, gone, player. Talk that talk, player. Long live the Black Mamba with member for 10 months. What's going on, player? No one cared about the lady from ABK. Only Call of Duty. Shaking my head, bro. None cared about the lady from ABK. Only COD. Facts, bro. This is the stuff I'm talking about. When we look at the titles, they got Razer, they got no heart. When it comes to the PlayStation stuff, they got no heart. Let me pull up another one. And you know, this is funny. Let me pull up this clip here. From David Jaffe and these two piece of shits on here. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this.
But I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to talk about it because that seems, as a developer, and it just seems wrong to spoil that. But the other side,
I get it.
But at the same time, though, I saw a bunch of journalists going online today going, like Greg Miller did it, and I like I don't really know Greg that well anymore, but I he's fine.
He's a good guy. Greg's a very good guy.
And then Victor Lucas, who I like a great deal, but a lot of them were kind of like, and I saw like 5 more going. It's like, check yourself, be moral, there's all this shit, and I'm like, and even people who were defending the leak on Suicide Squad, which happened yesterday as well, and people are like, this is bad, and the team hurts, and it's bad for the company, and all this, and I'm going, okay, this is Warner Brothers, who's charging $10 a fucking skin for Mortal Kombat. It's like and you guys who are professional journalists, you need to keep the relationships good. So I get why you're tweeting that, but don't fucking get on a soapbox and a high horse and act like people aren't going to talk about this.
But Jackie, the first rule of games journalism is police other games journalism.
That's true.
It is the single most fucking annoying. Honestly, I get spent all morning watching people. It's like, get the over yourselves. My God, it is newsworthy. Guess what?
Yeah.
Like, it's newsworthy, and it's really goddamn unfortunate. Everyone knows I love Insomniac. I actually consider Ted Price a goddamn friend. But no, there's news there. There's tons of news there.
It's news.
Now, guys, let me exit this 1 second. What is this? This is what I'm talking about. Adam Sessler is a POS. Whether, the guy's crazy, and I don't like some of his takes, but listen, when it comes to certain things like this is journalism. Talk that talk. This is information. Why are these guys ducking right now? What is wrong with these guys? They're ducking. They're ducking. Why are they ducking Sony news for? Are they afraid they're going to get blacklisted? What's going on, Graphic God? I'll hit you, bro. Sapo, what's good? Who else we have? We got Poking Clams as well, 24/7. What's good? Blind Rights in the chat, TTS. And what is wrong with these guys? I may not agree with most of these guys in the chat on the podcast there. Elite Gaming Guru, what's up, player? I may not agree with most of these guys, but when they make a point, and when it's facts, I'll bring it up. Getting back to kind of funny, this was making me laugh. The biggest one out of all of these ponies, it seems to be Greg Miller, the funniest one ever. Now, guys, I'm gonna show you something. And you're going to laugh. Now, look at this, guys, here. This is kind of funny, games. Look at this title. Look at the title. What does the title say? Huge leaks for Xbox. Next-gen console. You see this shit? You see this? I'm looking at this here right now, guys. What's going on? What seems to be the problem? They were all for it. This was only 3 months ago, guys. This is 12 weeks. Less than 12 weeks ago, this was. They're out here talking about megatons. Xbox leaks. Let's talk about it. All of a sudden. They're talking about this. But guess what? As soon as oh no, hold on. Look at this here, guys. As soon as Sony got leaked, hacked. Look at this here. Look at the studios. When ZeniMax got leaked, they talked about it. Look at this here. 10 hours ago. Leave Insomniac Games alone, please. Leave them alone. Bobby Singh, what's good, player? Jay Evans, what's good? Leave Insomniac Games alone. Why aren't they talking about this? You see, look, let me pull this back 1 second. Some of you guys, look at the screen. This was 12 weeks ago. 12 weeks ago, they're talking about Xbox leaks. Did they care for the human element? Did they care about ZeniMax? The roadmap? Did they care for that? No. They're full of shit, that's why. And then yesterday, well, guys, hear me out. Hear me out. Let me pull this up here. What is this stuff here? 1 second, yeah. Hear me out. Leave Insomnia Games alone. It's a Sony studio. It's a Sony studio. Why aren't they talking about this? Because we know they're full of shit. That's why. They love talking about Xbox, Capcom, GTA, all of the leagues. And first of all, you're a podcaster, you're a journalist. Talk about it. That's how you get paid. Listen, I'm not saying this is right. Let me pull this back up here. I'm not saying this is right. What's happened, it happens. It happens to every company. It happens. I'm not saying that's right. None of us saying it's right. But the problem is, you keep moving the goalposts. As soon as it's your favorite company, the hypocrisy, yeah, facts, bro. As soon as it's your favorite company, let's not talk about it. But when it's on the other side, nothing to do with Sony, let's talk that shit. Stay consistent, 100% player. 100%. Why can't they say stay consistent? That's a problem for me. That is a big problem for me, guys. That's what I'm talking about. When it comes to stuff like this, they're full of shit. That's why. I'm talking about full of shit. The one and only. We got this piece of shit here. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Talking about POSs. I got my Pakistani brother, Gaz, Septic Sauce. What's going on, Playboy? I told you I had a surprise for you guys.
What you saying, Sean? What you saying?
Woo! I'm good,
Good,
Playboy.
brother.
We're just talking about... 1 second.
Oh, bless
We're just
that.
talking about certain things, guys, in the media.
Yeah.
And you know what it is, guys? The reason why I pulled you up here for, because people are calling you out for certain things. Certain things you've been hearing, they're not your thoughts, but just what you've been hearing, like, maybe just concerns you a bit, guys. And people have been calling out, Gaz is going pony pot. What is wrong with Gaz, Sean?
I'm apparently going in pony bot for 2 years. I've been saying it for time.
Sometimes you do go pony bot. You do go pony. I go, Gaz.
I'm critical.
Critical, but it's like pony botting, guys. But listen, before we get into it, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. I want you to get the super chat. Let's go, player.
Yo, Shiv Sharan with a $200,000, whatever the freaking icon is.
That.
Where is that piece of shit Destin? You cover the Xbox leak in gruesome detail and has yet to say a single word covering this Insomniac leak. I'm loving everything that's happening in the leak. I hate them all. Shiv, bro. What the? Where is he? Actually, it's a good question from Shiv. Some of these are taking a moral stance on it. Selective fucking fuck the media. This gen is going to murder. This gen is going to be murder for those pony media. Yes, it is. Well, we've seen so many narratives crushed already, but this is the latest episode in that bullshit, isn't it? You know
That's
what I'm
right.
talking
Now,
about.
guys, people have concerns. They go, Sean, what's going on with Gaz? What's going on
my
with him?
God.
Can you find out? Can you find out what's going on with Gaz? I'll go, do you know what? Let me ask the homie. When I send that tweet, you were on the podcast with King Bitch. I'll go, listen.
Oh, yeah, King,
I'll go,
King,
listen.
King Thrash.
People ask me. I'll go, listen, let me message Gaz. I'll go, Gaz, what is this shit? I'll go, I'm going to break your jaw if you're talking that shit.
It's a good chat with King. What did I say in that chat? What do they have an issue with? I'm not anything new there. What is it?
Guys,
No, tell me. I want to know. What chat?
Yeah.
Tell me what
I
is
want people to understand where you were coming from when it comes to like relate about the Xbox stuff, what you've been hearing. But before we do that, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. Get the supers, killer.
Welcome, welcome, Kim Pony Gaz. Along my UK English toffee too.
Talk that shit.
Blade. Took that shit. Gifted Justin. Well, gifted membership. Shout out
Let's
to you,
go.
bro.
Oh shit, your
why are you
homeboy.
allowing ponies on the share?
Yes!
Oh, Ray.
Yes!
Ray, how's your anus feeling from last year, bro? You got all fucking lasered, Ray. I thought it was on site.
Now, anyway, guys, we gotta get into the questions.
Go for it.
My first question is to you. Are you ready for it, bro?
Yeah, go for it.
Why are you gay?
Let me. I don't know if you heard the question, guys. Let me repeat the question.
Ready for that. No. You're such a piece of shit.
Let me ask you that question again, guys, just in case you didn't hear it. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready, bro.
Why are you gay?
Oh man, would you like to answer that?
Oh, because I'm a pony bot. I don't know.
Oh
bro.
man,
What kind of question is that? Yo, that
Oh,
killed
man.
me, bro. Yo, what the
Listen,
fuck?
I knew you liked that one, bro. Anybody, like, guys, you know when it comes to let me apologize, guys. Let me apologize because you know when it comes to certain things, guys, we know like when it comes to other shows, you even like your show, bro, you have a lot of fun and you love talking that shit as well, bro. But like overall, guys, do you know what? Before we get into other stuff, with the Sony's, I'm talking about the Sony leaks. What you been seeing from the media, they don't want to report on it anymore. When it came to Capcom, GTA, Xbox, ABK leaks, they were all over that. But for some reason, they don't want to talk about it. What's your stance on that, player?
You know what it shows, yeah? Like, as much as I hate the victim act of the Xbox act, I told you in dirt about it. Like, what the fuck is this? This is a bit... Stop making us look like victims, bro, like weak. You know, I don't want that. I get it. There is that bias. It has always been bias. If you've been in this space, nothing has changed, bro. Like, we saw it. It can switch, but the industry is so ingrained in its idea because PlayStation is such a dominant brand and generally. But this Insomniac thing, she goes to show the selective amnesia of people. Their rules are Insomniac is seen by these developers are a little precious because they gave us little good games. But GTA is not seen that well because it's Take-Two, the different publisher. And then bro, when Greg Miller, that guy fucking just showed, just obliterated any notion of that there being no bias. Because how many times are we going to ignore it? I just realized when someone super chatted, where's Destin's coverage of it? And generally, it's just because the industry favors PlayStation. It always has because it's a dominant force. It pays their bills. Its coverage of that is the more popular game. It's not in their interest to cover Xbox. So my attitude is always just go hard at Xbox. Just don't give them an excuse. But funnily enough, this some studies released today. The stats released today. Coverage of platform
Xbox, yeah.
Starfield. Why? I mean, there's negative coverage that's definitely taking it at the top, but it's like media seems to want to monetize the hate against Xbox, and when there's big leaks coming in, they're just like, ooh, let's just be quiet. Why is it Israel? What is this bullshit, bro? Fuck that, man. I just don't like the double standard. Bullshit.
That's what it is. Now, talking about a double standard, let me pull up this here, guys. Can you see it on the screen?
Kind of funny. Huge Xbox leak coming. Next console, Nintendo acquisition. Yep. Bro.
This was 12 weeks ago, guys. 12 weeks ago. Now, let me show you. Let me show you something 10 hours ago.
That's disgusting.
You see this shit?
This is what, look, why do you think me and Asa created Game On Daily? We have no faith in the big guys at all. That's the only reason we created it. Redress the balance for smaller content creators, because these guys that have shown routinely, they don't have a clue what they're talking about. Well, look at the other one, G4. I've been arguing with Adam Sessler. Well, they're a bunch of freaking psycho. They're old, senile, clueless people. And that's what I'm saying, trying to hammer home. That's why they're on the YouTube space. And I'm just like, look, they're trying to migrate in our space. This is like unfiltered, real conversations. And these guys, this is what I'm saying. Like, you can cry about the tax, but you're kind of feeding into prescribing to that narrative because we're sharing with the algorithm all those articles. And why let them do it? Just make fun of them constantly. Make fun of these guys all the time. Rinse them 24/7. If they flop, they make enough money out of us. Why does IGN have the biggest stand at Gamescom? For what? They don't even do any coverage. And all the other good content creators out there are literally like me, Dutch, all these like proper, like care about it. I sat there. Even I'll say some things about Digital Foundry, the way they behaved. It was like, oh, I haven't got time. I need to go. Like, bruh, what? I did not expect that. I'm going to say the who, but it's just like, you're stuck. And when Cole Eastwood tells me some of the stories of some of the people he meets, bro, that vexes me even more because they're so stuck up their own ass, man. The way he describes them.
Yeah, they will be, because when you go to them, we've been to the local, like, fan fairs. You've been Gamescom, we've been EGX. It's a bit different there, but when you content creator like called Eastwood and like Paris, you get the Dreamcast guys, you get all them pieces of shits going to like these type of media events or Redfall events. Meeting these guys, you find out that these guys are proper stuck up. They think they're the shit. They actually think they're something.
100%. They're best stuck up people in there. If I showed you some of the DMs or some of the stuff that I've seen, you'd be like, oh shit, these guys are pricks. Sometimes I just want to laser them. But what can you do? But that's why I love this space. Like, we keep it real. Like, we can have the jokes. We're not but cancel culture or this bullshit narrative of not only we won't talk about the leaks because we selectively will stop, even though 12 weeks ago we were covering it. Why? Like, no, it was malicious because it was hacked. Well, what about the other hacking stuff that happened to Capcom? And there's some fucking stuttering there. That's why I hate these people, but there's so many fake people. That's why I pushed this tweet. I said, there's so much fucking virtue signaling. It vexes me. Like, and it's just an extension of fake plastic people on the internet, man. It vexes me. People in the gaming journalism as well. Why do gaming, if David Jaffe is saying, as an ex-game developer, he was surprised when he was working on God of War that people were they had such soft gloves handling the media, like or game developers, like even like game developers, they touched really soft with them. But if you say game developers, you're shit. They're like, oh, you don't care about the devs. I'm like, bro, you don't even give a shit about a genocide happening right now. Don't even talk to me about crying about developers crunching. Well, no one fucking cared about me working 12 hours daily, day in, day out. But Jason Schreier's crying the crunch. Fuck that guy. But the industry pisses me off with all these fake people, bro. They need to be slapped around. That's what I'm trying to say. Just fuck them. Make fun of them because these guys are bastards, man. We don't even need them.
That's what we're here for. That's why you do content. That's why we do content. That's why you're going to relaunch your own show. But like talking about content, talking about flip-flopping all of a sudden, guys, I'm sure you heard what's going on with the ABK news. Just dropped like about half an hour ago. Who's leaving? Who's going? What's what? Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
The evil is defeated. Actually, it is good that he's going. So
it's good, but like they know when the time to jump on it, they'll jump on it.
Bruv, it's the same guy, Greg guy, who called him a prick when he went up on stage and thought he was doing something righteous there.
Yeah.
And then like the same day yesterday, he's like, I won't cover this shit because I have this weird litmus test. It's good that Bobby is going. Oh, ponies, I thought you said this guy's going to stay for ages and Xbox was going to keep him there. So that was what they were relying on. He didn't even last till 2024. This is a big $70 billion deal. He got cut straight away, didn't he? What happened now, ponies? You said he would be stay, or you got like, he's too big, too important. Microsoft only cares about the money, and that's why they would keep him in there. Bro, they announced it a few months ago, I think, that he was going to go, or a few weeks ago, and now he's gone. He's gone. So fuck it. He gets his golden parachute, but he's gone. It's
a good thing. But it's crazy hard they will jump on it straight away. Like, before we move on with certain things, people have been asking, like, guys, what, like, all of these leaks that's been happening recently with like Xbox, PlayStation, like obviously we do the console war. We go toe to toe with Xbox and PlayStation all the time. We don't talk about Nintendo or like bullshit. But to see what's happening, to see like the way Microsoft is moving, obviously the concern with you is what you've been hearing from like some guys and that.
Hearing little things here and there, but that's why I don't want to.
These are not you're not making this up. This is so like someone's telling you. Right. So this is what I want you to explain to the people. Like they might kind of like
these are just hearsay and
but
hearsay. Like
understand
that. I'm just hearing inklings that some Xbox games, whether they might be old live service games or something, may be heading towards PlayStation. And me, I'm hardcore with the whole exclusivity thing. I was like, don't fucking be soft. But then the more I think about it, it's like. I was asking, and again, I'm just hearing. This is not. It's just so hearsay. If you make an article on this, you're stupid, yeah. But I was genuinely vexed about it, and I wouldn't say this shit if I didn't think it was worth talking about. But if something like like a live service game like Grounded or something came on Xbox or PlayStation, would I care? Not really. But I'm just like, I've been console warring since original Xbox, and I've always said the console, and when my channel relaunches, I'm going to make it a point about the console. Put the console, the nucleus of your business model. Everyone's like Game Pass and service. Now, man, make the console the nucleus. Don't you use that as a Trojan horse to get into this space. I get it evolving, but focus on the console, man. I'm not saying they're not doing that, but I feel, look, in this space, yeah, people always come at me for the Ponybot Xbox guys. I understand that some people do not like to tolerate criticism, but I will never be that guy that will just pan. I get the battle on the ponies. Ponies may clip it and say, "Oh, Gaz is saying this," but some people have different roles in this space, man. Like if I'm vexed and if I feel like I can make a tiny bit of difference by saying, "Fuck, don't do this," or make the console your thing, and don't be soft like a bitch and put these games on PlayStation, I have to say it. But that's what all I was saying. If that's what people are taking issue with, I understand why I have a target on my back, because he said Gaz is saying that. You know for a fact that I would rather eat crow in 4K HD X-ray mode so you can see the crow going down my throat and be wrong on this. I'm not even saying there's a position here. I'm just concerned that, and I hate this kind of like 50-50. Give us a statement. Just say it. Phil Spencer, just say it. Nothing is going to be, this is going to be exclusive on Xbox. I just want to have some kind of affirmation on that. So that's what I was saying on King Thrasher's show. I was just saying the same thing I've been saying on my show. And I was like, oh, guys, you're being a Ponybot. Look, that's my concern. I am squarely on the console. You might think it's archaic. You might think it's an old. That's your view. But I think that make that the center. And you have an opportunity with this new console that's supposed to come out, 2026, 2027. The only way that strategy makes sense for Xbox is if that release is front-loaded with mad software, even if it's cross-gen. We know cross-gen is going to be here 3-4 years. We're straddling the whole idea of generations disappearing anyway. But I think they're doing this, if they do it, 2026 to 2020, likely to be 2027, but I'd like it to be 2026. Well, double-edged sword. There's double-edged sword with the strategy.
I would say this, guys, before we hit that with software, because I know you need to go in the next 5 minutes or so.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, and I can go in 15 minutes. It's at 7 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. So I would say this, guys. The way Xbox is moving is totally different. You seen the leaks from PlayStation. They want to go multi-platform because you seen the budget on some of these games. It's insane, including marketing. So this is where I see it.
Spending money.
I'm 100% with you guys. Everybody in the chat is with you when it comes to the console. For me, as long as it doesn't go to PlayStation, I'm good with that. And
how can you get mad at me for being vexed at that? It doesn't matter if I'm saying on King Thrasher's show. I'm telling you, that position remains clear, steadfast.
That's clear, but
don't let the ponies have those games.
Yeah, what else was clear though? When it comes to the film model, the Xbox model right now, they put in the games in multiple places: Xbox, PC, handhelds, Nvidia, GeForce, all of them cloud bullshit. But when it comes to the console space, as long as they keep that shit separate, I really do believe that though. Unless Phil Spencer gets fired or something, Sartin Dilla comes in, then I'm not sure what's gonna happen then. But
it doesn't even make sense to me. That's it doesn't make sense because it doesn't make sense to me. Just trying to reconcile why you buy the ABK and then do it like this. If it comes to Nintendo Switch, I don't care that
Who gives a shit?
Can't have it about PlayStation.
But PlayStation's your main competition. So I really do believe, guys, as long as the PlayStation is there and Xbox is there, the main games, forget the legacy titles and these global publishing titles like As Does
Those will come.
I think them are separate.
Remasters of like Elder Scroll and stuff, they will come on probably.
Like Fallout 4 next gen update, they'll come most likely. Yeah. But when it comes to the main games like Hellblade, Forza, like if Forza Horizon goes on the PlayStation, everybody will be pissed. But that will happen. I really do believe that will happen.
I'm not saying that will happen, but that would be
that will happen because the different
Hellblade 2 or something like that.
The problem is with PlayStation, guys. They only put the games on day one on PlayStation. The only way they're going to make money is selling PlayStations. That's the only way they make money. Slowly but surely, they transition to PC, and later on, they'll do day and day kind of, in that sense, with certain games. Especially with the last
timeline
games.
The gap is shortening with PlayStation.
1 year. It's gone down to 1 year now.
Yeah,
but this is what I'm talking about. Xbox is on a different wavelength. They are here to make money. They got it in the console space. They're on the PC space. They're in the mobile space since ABK. They're in the mobile space. They're going against Apple and Google right now.
Yeah,
That's the next
and
year
that's set
plan.
up nicely for them as well. By the way,
That's nicely. This
the
they
lawsuit
came in,
and the
that was
judgment.
organic. If they want to talk about organic, that's how you do it. You buy the company. Forget about organic bullshit. It takes 10 years. No, this is what I'm talking about. Xbox is on a different wavelength. They don't rely on the console only. Now,
But there's a challenge there, though.
It's
There's
a challenge. But guys, you're from the fucking UK. It's PlayStation land.
I
They
know.
play FIFA.
Most
They play
places, most
FIFA.
places are Ponyland, apart from America, where it's like closer. Most places.
I could do a live call. I could go down my road and ask people why they get a PlayStation for, because of FIFA and COD.
FIFA, yeah, or Call of Duty, yeah.
That's all it is.
Call of Duty.
But getting back to this, the difference between Xbox and PlayStation, two different business models. Both of them are making money. As long as Xbox sticks to the main exclusive, to the box, I'm saying, the console side we're talking about,
Yes.
they'll be fine. I think Phil Spencer understands that. Back at maybe 6-7 years ago, Phil might have wanted to be kumbaya, but he must have thought these guys want to kill us. You listen to them court cases, the marketing deals, they were killing them. Phil goes, fuck this shit. He managed to get the money, managed to make his way up to the top as a CEO of gaming. Now look the way Xbox is moving right now. It's a different ball game, and the difference is, guys, you see the PlayStation roadmap and some of the games. They can't take risk anymore. They're making the same games. With Xbox, you're getting games like Pentiment to the games like fucking Starfield.
My videos on this as well. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? And I think that's what a lot of people get a bit confused with Xbox and kind of have concerns. They keep focusing like this is.
I'm not concerned about the roadmap of Xbox
No.
games.
I'm talking about the console sale. I think people get confused, or they might misquote you. They might misquote other people. That when it comes to the console sales, Xbox does not need to rely on that only. I'm saying, does it matter? Of course, it matters.
Yeah,
it matters.
That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah,
but
it matters. But it's not the only.
It matters
thing,
to me. But I understand if Xbox was only selling games on the box and only sold 20 million, and PlayStation did 50. That's a problem. But Xbox has got the games in different places and making money. And if Xbox reaches 40 to 50 million this gen, that's still a W in my opinion. Still a W because you got your games in more platforms. Now, guys, before we continue, bro, we got some super chats, bro. Let's go for it.
Go for it.
We got Raiden Blade with a 2 goes, UK brothers in the house with a toffee humor. Talk that shit, player. Now, this one's for you guys. Go for it.
Have a question for Gaz. Once he made a video about Phil Spencer when he said PlayStation trying to make Xbox smaller. After all that's happened since that video, what's your take now? It's a good question. My take is, and this was the video he's referring to is the one in 2022 where Xbox is sitting there, Phil Spencer's sitting there like a little peasant, bro, at the VGAs, and then they're like, he didn't want to be there, and Jeff Keighley's giving awards to PlayStation. That vexed me as a Xbox guy. Like, why did you go? Why did you go to fuck the show? Get someone else to do it. But now the position has changed. And bro, everything I said, Phil Spencer came back on Kind of Funny and said the same thing. Same things I said. It was bad, it was terrible, we could have done better. But now the position has changed. The court hearings, the filings, all of that actually indicate that even Matt Booty, who I was very critical of, also has an appetite to be aggressive in this space when it's talking about even acquiring Nintendo. And Phil Spencer understands that. My position is that some of the mixed messaging is frustrating as an Xbox fan. I want him to double down on the console message. But as far as Phil Spencer is concerned, look, they've done so much. They've done Japan. They've done well. They hired Ace. I don't think people understand the lady, that Mina from Japan, who's former PlayStation. She is going to be instrumental. The impact of what she does in fostering relationships in Japan for Xbox has never been done before. Xbox has never taken Japan that seriously. That's one facet of it. Getting ABK done despite all the odds, massive game changer. Look, all the ponies were in turmoil. No one thought they would get it done. I was the few people who did say it's going to happen. Put myself out there for that. And so Phil Spencer gets his flowers, man. It's just some of the messaging and some of the other things that I feel like my position is to keep them on their toes, even if I get hate. Some of the things I just don't want. I just want to be solid on the messaging. And you know, Xbox's marketing and messaging can be shit. I've been dealing with that for two decades. But yeah, the position has changed, Adidas, and I'm working on a video on it. But generally positive of what Phil Spencer has done. Like, massive difference from what 2022 was. Huge difference.
You're gonna see a big change, and I think Phil will never. I feel like Phil will never get his flowers from like the haters. I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
you
they'll
can say,
never
like,
give.
they'll never
want him
get.
dead.
Even some of the media guys are like changing his tune because the way he's moving in a different space. Look at his team he's built right now. Look at the relationship. When he was going to Japan, Phil, that's a waste of time. Why are you going to Japan for? Why
Bro,
are you going to Japan for?
I saw this so much from the Xbox people, by the way.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
why? Who cares about Japan? I said,
Nah, but
let
look at
them
this
try.
shit.
It's their money. At least we get Lost Odyssey 2. Then at least we'll
Yakuza
get
games?
something. But look what he's doing.
games?
Yeah,
Like, before we get to super chats,
Persona,
like,
all of that.
this
Like
is
he's
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No,
The
definitely.
Square Enix deal. Guys, give that 18 months. I'm willing to bet any of these punk ass bitches out here that when a Final Fantasy game or some sort of like first part, like a game from them will be announced on the Xbox Game Showcase.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Look what happened with the Sega
Square
stuff.
Enix want to get out of there. Square Enix want to get out of this exclusivity deal. To me, it's abundantly clear because it's all they want a broader spectrum. With the Final Fantasy 14 thing, the way they got cozied up on stage, everything, all the messaging, it's mutual benefit. Some may say, oh no, they might have diminished returns because Xbox is not really known for it because PlayStation has done this, fostered this environment where Xbox is excluded from the conversation of JRPGs and Final Fantasy primarily. So Xbox has the task of like showing to everyone, look, we can do JRPGs. That's an uphill task, but with people like Maina and over there with Square being intolerant and kind of iffy with Sony and the performance of their titles like Forspoken and whatever, they want a broader audience. The industry is changing, and Mina is going to talk. She's saying that she's going to tell publishers, you need more than PlayStation to do well now. The industry is changing, and the Xbox is at the forefront of that messaging. So yeah, there's a lot there.
There's a lot going on with Xbox right now, and I think PlayStation is dog shit. But continue with the Super Chats player.
Justin Budrup, kissing up so they can keep up the review codes. Shake my head. Bro,
he's talking about the
people
media
always say that they get paid, yeah? The paid isn't the idea. It's the review codes and getting favor. And we know history of that. Look at what happened with GameSpot. And I think it was
Steve Ivan.
It was it was GameSpot and it was Sackboy or one of those games. And Sony went up to them and said, yo, why have you given us a low? And they've had punitive measures for giving a low score for that. Angry Therapist MD with the $5. They fake journalists that already want a job working at PlayStation. They just don't want to bite on the hand that feeds them. El Monte with the $5 super chat. You guys are more informative than the shit group IG, and IG don't do anything. Angry Therapist with the $5. All this going on, and Sony have to say is they sold. All this is going on. All Sony have to say is they sold more consoles.
Let's celebrate. Yeah, let's celebrate.
Well, that's what they would do. I can believe that some gas first party games could go to PS, but no way will all of them go. I'm not saying all of them. Bro, that would be fucking killer. Just because I quoted Icon Era. Icon Era is a fucking toilet run by ponies. And that's saying something because it's an offshoot of NeoGAF, which is run by ponies, and Resetra, which is run by ponies. So Icon Era is the slowest run toilet out there. Just because I quoted it doesn't mean like, oh, Gaz is saying they're coming out of the console space. I should have quoted it in retrospect. There's people... Anyway, Roshan Eppinger with $5. Stop talking shit on Pony's channels. Hold Xbox accountable on Xbox channels. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing right now on Xbox because Ponies don't hold piece of shit accountable anywhere, much less Xbox. Look, I do it on my channel, Game On Daily, and soon on mine every week, inshallah. Every week. But on the Ponies channel, I just wanted to have a chat. Plus, I was pretty blazed out and it was Sunday evening. Randy G with the $5 sunshot. Gaz is the funniest pony bot. Crap Gamer is a better content creator.
Oh, shit.
No fucking bullshit. Bullshit. You know that's not true. You'd suck my dick for the back to produce the shit I do. Angry Therapist MD with the $5 super chat. If Sony jack up the prices of their games, they're just going to make Game Pass grow even bigger. Good point. And we know how thirsty they are. Raiden Blade with a 2. Disney just made Sony Studios their bitch. Well, Insomniac, which is basically Sony at this point. Fuck. Ray Ray. What is this little bitch saying? Pony Gaz on here copying a plea. Do not let her. Ray Ray, where you at, bro? Why are you not here? Why are you scared? Chill Carlos with a 2. Before Gaz leaves, play the PS4 is better video. Play the full video. I put that on Twitter, bro.
I'm not playing that shit.
No, they always cut that bit.
That's what we need, though.
You guys, Raid of Blade with a 2. Play Uni for Gaz. Love to see him react to. Oh, Uni was fucking incredible. I need to get him on the chat if he was on camera.
Yeah, if you get on camera. But like,
Yeah.
guys, I know you got a couple of minutes before you go, bro, man. Just
I'm going on
closing it
Dutch's
out.
show. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he's doing another show on that. But closing it out, guys. Looking at the roadmap for PlayStation, looking at the information you're getting, the Xbox, the way they're moving, I think 2024. Personally, guys, honestly, besides the console sales, which the PlayStation dudes have right now, I really do believe 2024 is going to be a bloodbath for them, guys.
In terms
Honestly,
of IPs, in terms of performance?
IPs,
First part?
announcements, showcases, you name it. Because the team is set up. Look at the team. Who the
That's the good
fuck is
point.
running PlayStation?
See, the thing
Who's
is,
running PlayStation?
the cookie monster, wherever his face is on a cookie, and he's half retired. You're right about that. Look, Xbox, now that the deal is finalized, we know the kind of pressure Satya Nadella is under. He had to reduce his bonuses based on the Game Pass subscription growth did not match his expectations. Everyone's like, "Oh, Xbox, you guys are in turmoil." My attitude is good. Now I know for a fact they have no choice but to go hard, do the marketing, and immediately off the bat, when ABK got done, you hired that Vegas dome, you go crazy on your marketing. I haven't even seen you awaken marketing for 5-6 years, and now you wake up because ABK is done. So you're going to see all of this change. It should change, and you're going to get a developer direct most likely in January. You've got all these games. This morning I asked the question, where's State of Decay? Where's Perfect Dark? They may be far away, but you've still got Fable, you've still got Clockwork, you still got Midnight. You've got so many new IPs and so much going on. Xbox has the pressure. Xbox facing pressure on the console market is great news for an Xbox fan because we're not there for the sale. Like, it's good to see Xbox do sell well. Like, it reinforces, like, okay, this brand is healthy that we really like. But what it also means is Microsoft is a fucking $1 trillion company, bruv. Let them struggle with their marketing. Let them do what they need to do. But this kind of struggle gives me an indication of that they will do better. The same article I wrote in 2014 when I said Xbox has fucked up, but this is exactly what needed to happen to Xbox because they dared to release that shitty Xbox One. It's going to be either a generation of learning lessons or they fall away. And what do? Double down, triple down, quadruple down to the point where people are crying, oh, it's the consolidation from the same people who don't want to cover these leaks. Fuck those guys.
President Biden, help us.
POTUS, please help us cancel the deal. How the fuck did that go? Sucking his dick. Piece of shit.
Anyway, this is
and there's Uni.
This is a
and
clip,
fuck that Emin guy, wherever his name.
Yeah, well, he's a piece of shit.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
With the marketing deals.
How much more aggressive can you be than $69 billion?
Yeah.
Well, that clearly isn't being spent, so it doesn't really matter. That's
Wait,
the
wait,
point.
My point is that, but they tried. Like, you saying that they would have.
That wasn't being spent. Bro, not only got it spent, it got completed. You got fucking depleted, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I got the receipts on you going laughing when you thought the deal was done, yeah? Where are you now, lads? Where are you now?
Let's see where he's at. Let's finish this clip off.
How much more aggressive can you be than $69 billion?
Well, that clearly isn't being spent, so it doesn't really matter. That's my point.
My point is that, but they tried. Like, you saying that they would have been aggressive. How much more aggressive can you be than trying to buy the biggest company? Like, you just talk. Every time I bring you up here, you talk fuck shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. Tired of you and your dumb shit, nigga. You not no fucking. You don't know how to run no $1 trillion company. Shut the fuck up.
Facts.
Fuck you. I'm giving advice to Phil Spencer about how to run fucking Xbox, man.
I'll give advice.
Fucking whack ass bitch. Anyway, who else, man?
I like the nibbles.
Weirdos. Every fucking time he coming up there going, the gamepad they won. Well, shut the fuck up and unsubscribe, bitch. If it's a big problem. Fuck you, controller. Why the fuck you trying to save Microsoft money?
Facts.
Oh, I don't think they should put it out day one because it's gonna cost too much. Fuck, I give a fuck about how much money they gotta spend.
Exactly. It's true though.
Man, bro.
Looking at Microsoft's wallet.
Why can't it never be a white weirdo? Why always gotta be a black weirdo?
There are a few of them as well. Don't worry, bro. Yo,
That's
man.
a classic, bro.
Fucking Uni
That's a
is
classic.
hilarious, man. And that's why. See, this is what King Thrash here. Me and him had mad beef, like properly on it. But the thing that he does make me laugh, even though some of the stuff is just ridiculous. That's why I was like, and you know what? Even as a pony, I want to go on the show and just chat to this bread. Some of the shit he said was crazy, but I had a decent chat. Look, this is warfare, all right? This is console wars. In there, some generals will have to go go in, have a little chat. Let's do a little diplomacy, tactical, and then we fucking fire the laser. This is how it is. It's a chess game, bruv. It's a chess game. This is an extension of that. But yeah, man. Thank you, chat. Thank you. He's fucking crazy. Shut the fuck
Chat is
up,
awesome,
Ray.
bro.
Yeah,
People
thank
are
you,
coming
bro.
back.
I'd love to have stayed, man. Like,
I don't know, it's all good, bro. This is a, this is a
I agreed
TTMS.
to
We
this
like
a
to
week ago. Yeah.
talk that motherfucking shit over here. So this is a show I just kind of go all out. It's have fun. Then we do our like you're gonna do your own septic sauce. Then you do game on daily, kind of more well-rounded news, talk about shit. And then septic sauce, you're just gonna be talking that shit. But guys, my final question to you, the people are asking. Let's see if you can answer this for us. Where is this shit, man?
What is it? I don't even I'm ready this time, you
Where
dick.
is it?
You fucking lost the file. Yeah, there it is.
I can't find it, guys.
Yeah!
I honestly can't find it.
Oh, bro, I need to go bit deep on Dutch for me to keep waiting, man.
Maybe one time. Where is this shit?
You can't even find it, bro. Oh, shit. It's like he's trying to look for his cock. It's not there.
I found it, you piece of shit.
It's cheaper, it's more powerful, you've got more games coming out for it, camera's not being forced on you, multi-platform games look better on it.
PlayStation.
Explain yourself, you piece of shit. How dare you, my Pakistani brother, talking that shit. You piece of shit, guys. Guys, I only got one thing to say to you, bro, before you go.
You are gay. You are a transgender.
Oh, man. Yeah, I love you, bro.
I love you,
Love,
bro.
man.
Listen, before we go anyway, the final question, guys, before you go.
Yeah.
Why are you gay?
That's a dick, bro.
Oh, man. But, guys,
Mad love,
let's
bro.
give a shout out to guys on the POS. Sometimes he does pony button shit, but I know in his
Remember,
heart,
it's tactical, bruv.
It's
There's
tactical.
layers to this. There's layers to this. And
100%,
if you
bro.
want to ask me a question, I'm not shying away from it. Just remember, just be prepared. Like Ray found out. He's in a wheelchair now. But yeah, shout out to everyone, man. Take care,
shout out to
boys.
everybody. But like, guys, before you go, do you have that PlayStation? Do you have a PlayStation 5 console?
No, I don't even
No?
have one.
Do you have
I gave
one?
it to my brother. I don't even fucking play it. It's
You
in
give it to your
Saudi.
brother. That's good. So why don't you tell your brother to get that PlayStation 5 console?
And shove it up your ass.
I've been saying that to him for 10 years, bro. He's a pony. So I can just like, yeah. He's gone. I don't even have a PS5. Can't even play PS5 games. Don't even want to at the moment. So maybe
Anyway,
Wolverine,
guys.
but some of the leaks I saw, yeah, well, it might be good. It's the same Sony game, bro. Fuck that shit.
Check this
Anyway,
shit out.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna
guys,
go.
before you go, one more for you. This is alright.
Loving you is easy, come. You're beautiful. Doo 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 doo. Reggie? That was pretty.
Oh, poor Persona. Why did you block me, bro? On the same day you were comparing concept art, after which factions got fucking. Sorry, guys, man. I need to go. Dutch is waiting for me, man. It's really
Raiden Blade with a 2 goes Pony Street real quick. Shout out to you, bro. We got a Spoonie Love member for 5 months. All I heard, Gaz, Pony Bot. Yeah, don't worry about it. I saw this guy. I'm going to sort him out in 2024. And this guy, gamer by choice with a 2. You two are crazy amazing together in a show.
It's my
TTS,
first
bro.
guess on Septic Source. First guess. I don't want to get one going. Asa's going to be like bare dry and put like sand in his vagina. I was like, I need Sean unfiltered. That's the dynamic. I understand it. If I had a co-host, it would be Sean. But yeah, shout out to everyone, man. Mad love to you.
But you take care, bro, man. Be safe, man. Be safe.
Take care,
We'll
man.
catch up with
Peace,
you too.
peace.
Appreciate it, bro. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed that. I got about 20 minutes left. Then we'll get into the final thing, bro. Guys, did you enjoy that shit? I really let me put my book on. My daughter's been writing on this book, man. Shit. Let me see what is this stuff now. What is this stuff? But shout out to him anyway. There it is. We got where we are now. 104. Well, 104.55. Talking about Colin Punkass. Let's talk about another pony before we finish. Where is factions? Factions nowhere to be seen, player. Nowhere to be seen, player. Now get money. Yeah, the show's not over yet. We're just gonna end it here. I'll end it with one more stuff. What is this shit? Now, when it comes to PlayStation, guys, for some reason, Mr. King Pony himself has been a bit worried about PlayStation. Let me pull up a clip because we've been talking about this for a minute. How many times did we say about PlayStation when it comes to the roadmap? It's dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Look at this shit here. Now, for some reason, after years and years and years, he's having concerns about the PlayStation roadmap. Bitch! I told you. We've been telling you. When it comes to Xbox, it's untouchable. Listen to this shit.
From Sony's perspective, say anything at this point. I don't understand.
Bitch, I'm going to make you understand. Let me repeat this again.
From Sony's perspective, say anything at this point. I don't understand what's going on over there from a first party perspective. Say something. It's not. It seems like a trap to say anything about this because people are going to go be like, dude, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Helldivers 2, Rise of the Ronin, God of War DLC, Final Fantasy 16 DLC. And so I'm like, yeah, that's all true. But again, I said it earlier, you know what I mean. There's something missing right now.
What's missing?
And we need to, I feel like with some level of urgency, need to know more because are they really going to announce these things that close to the vest? We're getting to the point now where I'm like, are they really going to announce a massive AAA PlayStation first party exclusive for, say, the fall that we don't know about yet? That's very unusual for them. But if they're going to do that, that's cool. But say something. So that's as a PlayStation podcaster, that's my walkaways. It's hard to be too upset when you have so many games from all these sources to play. But that's a lot of why we're on PlayStation, but it's not all of it. And a big part of why we're here and what speaks to our PlayStation experience the most are the high quality first party games. And there seems to be a dearth of them right now. And you can't help but notice that. And it does matter. And it is, I've been long, and not a long defender, but long been being like, just wait. But now we're kind of past the point of that, I think. Now I'm kind of on board with being like, let's fucking go, man. What's going on here?
I'll tell you what's going on. Let me get this super chat from Salzito17 with a 2. Shout out to you, Playboy. Disappointed Gaz didn't bring the sauce at KT. Don't worry about it. I got plans. I'm sorting Gaz out. He's going to become a monster. But guys, talking about this, we've been saying this shit for a minute. When it comes to PlayStation roadmap, the way Xbox has been moving, they're on a different lane. They're in the fast lane. PlayStation is in trouble. PlayStation can't match Microsoft output. That's the difference. Look, they came with a showcase after 2 years. What happened? Complete dog shit. They're not taking risk anymore. They're playing the same games, same big IPs that are known. They're not taking risk anymore. When it comes to the live service games, half of them shits have been cancelled. Absolutely gone. Dead in the water. Now he's having questions. This is the same dude that said, why buy Ninja Theory? He's the same dude that said that shit. Why buy them? Bitch, this is why we're buying them. So we don't have to worry about Xbox roadmap. Look at you now. Look at yourselves. PlayStation is in trouble. PlayStation doesn't know what's going on in the future. And it's got you fans begging, asking, dry in the desert. But don't worry about it, PlayStation fans. You motherfucking reponies out there, don't worry about it. You got console sales. When the news dropped yesterday, what did they announce? Console sales. My brothers, my sisters, we done 50 million PlayStation 5s. Woo! Woo! That ain't shit. Talk about your console sales, but don't talk about your PlayStation roadmap. Don't talk about the future of PlayStation. We can talk about Xbox future all day long, especially after the ABK deal was done. So much shit is happening right now for Xbox. This year alone has been incredible for Xbox. Absolute a banger of a year. Near perfect it was. Near perfect it was this year. Showcases, games. Redfall didn't get the best score, but overall, it was a near perfect year for them. To end it off as well, They got the ABK deal. They got the showcases. They got the games out. Roadmaps announced. They got the best looking game that's coming next year on consoles, which is Hellblade 2. And this is the same dude, Colin, talked about why buy Ninja Theory and all that bullshit. Why buy them? This is why we buy them for. What's going on, Toolman? Doran Hauser, what's good? What's up? Adrian Tapes, what is up? This is why we buy them for. And I'm glad, you know what? I'm glad they kind of seen what's happening right now. I'm glad they kind of seen what's happening with PlayStation right now. We've been talking about this for the past 18 months or so. I'm glad they've seen what's happening right now. And what's going to happen in the future. They can't compete on that level. They're scared. They're scared like bitches. That's what it is. 2024 is going to be a bloodbath. How many times do I have to say that? It's going to be epic for us next year. Epic. And talking about next year, let me make the transition into this stuff here. 111. Let me make this 11125. Before I finish the show, there's news drop for the ABK. I'll talk about it briefly because I want to talk about it on TTS. Xbox Zoom in Extra. There we go. Now, when it comes to the ABK stuff, which I've been talking about, the output from ABK is going to be incredible. From the console to the PC to the mobile space. It's going to be incredible for next year. But as of right now, Bobby Kotick is leaving by the end of the year. He's gone, leaving ABK. And the new leadership is going to be overseen by the one and only Matt Booty. Matt Booty's taking that lead. That's what we need. We need a killer. Yeah, Amit Kumar, Bobby, do us a favor. Why don't you get yourself out of there? Bones, facts, bro. Stitzy Bones, facts. Bobby, get your punk ass out of there. You already know what long live the Black Mamba. Facts. Lulu's leaving too as well, but you know what's going on with Matt Booty. Matt Booty's that dude that wants to kill PlayStation, wants to outspend PlayStation. That's what he wants to do. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. This is awesome to see. I'm not even seeing the rest of the news. What's going on with the ABK stuff. But this is epic, guys. Absolutely, it's going to be... Woo! Yo. Man, Lulu's having a bit of fun. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Lulu's having fun with this. Because Lulu's going as well. Look what Lulu posted. She goes, the community is undefeated. I kept it together during the all hands-on today, telling my team. But look at this shit. Look what they did to Lulu and that when it comes to the end of Jan next year. Oh, come on, man. This is a funny shit. But this is the team here. Look at this team. She was there fighting a good fight. Shout out to Lulu and that. Shout out to her. Great team. She's out there talking that shit. I love it. Obviously, I'm not seeing. There's more information I've not seen yet when it comes to the ABK stuff. We'll definitely talk about it as time goes on this week with TTS. Right. Do you know what, guys? I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys had a good show. I hope you enjoyed the segment with Gaz. I really did. I really do hope you enjoyed it. Lulu is leaving. I'm not sure why. I'll talk about it, bro. What's going on later. I'll find out more information, but I'll talk about it. So I'm not sure if someone else is taking over the spot or something. Or maybe she got a good bonus and she wants to leave. Or maybe she might come back to Microsoft in a different department. Who knows? I'm not sure at the moment, guys. But Lulu did an incredible job. She was TTSing all day, every day. She did her job. Boss Red with a 5. What's going on, Playboy? Nobody's talking about a league contract between Marvel and Insomniac. The only way they can achieve it is if they put Wolverine on Game Pass day and day. Talk that shit. That deal, when it comes to the deal with 6 million, and when it comes to the console bundle, they're taking up to 50% of that shit. That shit's crazy, bro. But guys, we can make it. Facts, bro. Now, guys, before I go, tomorrow the homie Dirk Gritty will be having his Dark Man. On Friday, TTS is going to be later. I believe TTS will be either 4:30 or 5 p.m. Eastern time. So that's 5 p.m. Eastern time, latest, on 10 p.m. UK time. The homie Shiv again, what's going on, player, with the 100? Genuine question. If PlayStation version of Redfall didn't get cancelled, will it have reviews that... Let me repeat that once again. If the PS version of Redfall didn't get cancelled, will it have dog shit reviews? Do you know what, player? I'm willing to bet it would have been in the 70s. People shit on Redfall, but how bad was it really? It wasn't like the best game. It wasn't the shittest game. It was more in the middle. And when it comes to that, if it released on PlayStation, it probably would have been in the 70s. It probably would have been in the 70s, guys. Like 74, between 74 and 78, probably. That's why I really do believe that, Shiv. 100%. It probably would have been in the 70s. Even Starfield would have been like 87, 88, easy. It would have been an 88. 100%. But guys, take care, be safe, and let's give a special shout out to the one and only our marketing director, Kid Smooth. I'm out, guys. Be safe.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.